Hello and welcome to Fact Finder, where we uncover interesting and useful facts that you may not have known before. Today's topic is, your phone is not useless if you're lost in the wild. Imagine finding yourself in the middle of nowhere, with no shelter, no food, and no water. It can be a terrifying experience, but with the right knowledge and equipment, you can survive. Now, let's imagine we are stranded on an uninhabited island. We have to survive here for a couple of days, but don't worry, I'm always prepared for situations like this. In my magic backpack, I have everything we need for survival. Firstly, let's talk about water. Surrounded by the ocean, we don't have any drinking water available. However, the most reliable source of water here is coconuts. If we are lucky to get some green coconuts, we can cut them open with a knife. But, if not, we can pick up some brown coconuts from the ground. The problem with brown coconuts is that they can be pretty hard to open. Luckily, a simple stone or screwdriver can crack a coconut for us. We should not drink more than 5 coconuts a day, as it may lead to an upset stomach. After drinking, we can scrape off the white part and eat it as it is totally edible. We can also use coconuts to make bowls. After cutting it open, we can remove all the white stuff from the inside until it's just a shell. Then, we can scrape off the hair with a knife and rub it around with sand, making it smoother. Finally, we can polish it with the coconut's own meat, and our bowl is ready. The most important skill for survival is making fire. We can use a couple of lighters and a matchbox to make it easier. But, in case we don't have them, we can use a curved piece of wood and tie a bowstring to it. The spindle can be fixed to a board with a notch that can hold it, and another piece of wood, called a hand block, should have a dimple carved into it. We can move the ember to a bundle of tinder and blow on it to start the fire. Once we have fire, we can catch fish for food. We can wrap the fish in coconut leaves, tie it up with bark, and put it on the coals of our fire. We should wait for about 20 minutes and make sure it's well cooked before eating. At night, we need to make a shelter out of sticks and palm tree leaves. We can use pieces of bark as strings, but we should also walk along the shore and see what gets washed out. We can find a lot of trash that can be useful. We need to be careful while making the shelter and make sure that the leaves we are using are free of snakes, spiders, or scorpions. In addition to the above, we can also use our phone in the wild. Though we may not have signal, the screen of our no-signal cell can be used to reflect sunlight and moonlight to send SOS signals. So there you have it, your phone is not useless if you're lost in the wild. With a bit of preparation and knowledge, you can survive and thrive in the wilderness. Stay safe and happy survival.